Welcome to World Unit Inc.'s 5-Minute Leadership Dialogue. Take a listen. See how you might answer the questions. You might discover you have the mind and heart of a leader. Good morning, Robin. Thank you so much for being with us. Robin, as you know, we have the pandemic, racial divisions, and global warming. And there are those days when nothing seems to go right. What helps you manage stress?
I think these days it's hard to have a day when things do go right. And all I can really do is try to control things in my own life that add to the stress. I can apply basic techniques, breathing, going outside, spending time with friends, having real conversations with people I trust. But really, I think it's about what you can control in your immediate environment.
Robin, in life, we all have those times when we have to make difficult decisions. How do you make those tough decisions?
For me, it's really about knowing myself, trusting my instincts. There are times when you are offered jobs that are, the salary is seductive. The position, your career path looks much brighter if you go in different directions, but you have to know where you fit, where you can contribute the most and really serve the purpose that you believe you are here to serve.
And Robin, all human beings have what's called unconscious biases. We all have them. What do you do to work on yours to overcome unconscious biases?
Well, one of the reasons I became a foreign correspondent was because it allowed me to really immerse myself in different societies and situations and get to know people from all walks of life. So I've lived in Muslim countries, Buddhist countries, Christian countries. When I returned to the US, I threw myself into social justice. And one of the ways I did that was by working as a volunteer in a prison and working at the prison paper and getting to really understand from the inside how people got in there, the injustices they faced as well, and also how the system had kind of created this pipeline for many, many young Black men, especially.
And Robin, the digital world and social media did not exist 30 years ago. A lot of information is going out there to the public. Some of it's true and some of it is false. How do you discern which is true and which is false?
Well, again, I look at this from the perspective of a journalist, and I will say it is not easy. I know firsthand that newsrooms are disproportionately white, and that really shapes the news. That shapes the way you understand really important issues. If we do not have people of color and people from different ethnicities, sexual orientation, all those huge diversity, you do not have the truth. And you can see that in mass incarceration as well. If you look at what was reported 20 years ago, 10 years ago, it's from the perspective of often white people listening to prosecutors, judges, and police, and not really getting to know the story because they're not from the communities. They don't care enough to talk to people who are being accused of crimes.
Robin, thank you so much for your time. We wish you continued good health and continued success in all that you do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to a leader. Hope you'll join us next month and help us create a world that values the common humanity we all share.